Ever wondered how the future of Bitcoin might shape up? Allow me to introduce Gareth Soloway, a renowned expert in technical analysis, who's here to shed light on why this bull run looks bigger than anything we've seen before. Analysts are bullish on Bitcoin's future, and there are a few compelling reasons. The potential introduction of a Bitcoin ETF, the much-anticipated Bitcoin halving event in April, and the Federal Reserve possibly easing off on interest rate hikes. With these factors in play, Bitcoin seems to be on an interesting path. Gareth Soloway, our expert in technical analysis, believes this bull run looks bigger than anything he's seen. But why?
Let's talk Bitcoin. Not a whole lot to update you guys on Bitcoin here. So Bitcoin, again, guys, as we can see, is just essentially pulled back off of this recent high pivot. You can see this trend line. I probably haven't talked to you guys much about this trend line. I do want to show you why, again, this is resistance. It's not a huge resistance level. I want to be clear on that. But what we can see here is if you look at this base right here and this little area, there was kind of a sideways, up, down, sideways, and then it broke down. And so essentially we've come back to that level right in here, and that's just short-term resistance. Again, I would just say this, is that any pullback to 32, 31,000 is a buying opportunity. As long as we stay here, the risks are to the upside, meaning you can go further to the upside because that spot ETF, you just don't know when it's going to be approved. When it's approved, it's probably going to pop. We'll watch very closely there. CPI data just was released at 8:30 a.m. Let's get right into the data. All right, so what I have here is what I showed yesterday. All right, we talked about the previous data, the forecast, and now we have the actual data here. So let's take a look, right? So if we clean this off, we can clearly see previous CPI month-over-month core. Look at this, 0.3, we forecast, or the market forecasted 0.3, it came in at 0.2. Forecast for month-over-month CPI non-core was forecast at 0.1, it came in at 0, folks. No change in these goods, this basket of goods that, again, are factored into inflation, no change from last month. The markets loved it. Next, we look at year-over-year numbers. Expectations were 4.1%, came in at 4%. CPI year-over-year expected 3.3, came in at 3.2. Literally every single number came in 1/10 better than expected. 1/10 better, 1/10 better, 1/10 better, 1/10 better. What are the markets doing? They are going like that right now. All right, so again, it's almost, no offense to the calculators here, but it's almost as if this was a little contrived here. I'm not saying it is, but again, interesting to see these numbers all beating by a fraction, but enough to give the market a massive.
Gareth points to a few key indicators. First, let's talk about the bull flag pattern, a classic sign of a potential price breakout. This pattern, coupled with strong support levels, is painting a bullish picture for Bitcoin. Another major consideration is the looming approval of a Bitcoin spot ETF. This could be a watershed moment, bridging the gap between traditional finance and the crypto world. Then there's the matter of the current pullback. Gareth sees this not as a setback, but a golden opportunity for investors to buy into Bitcoin. Furthermore, market trends like US CPI inflation data and the performance of big-cap tech stocks such as Nvidia, Microsoft, Apple, and Amazon all come into play, having a significant influence on Bitcoin's performance. With all these factors, it's clear why this bull run looks unlike any other. As we navigate the world of Bitcoin, it's crucial to keep these insights in mind. Our expert, Gareth Soloway, highlighted the potential impact of a Bitcoin ETF, the upcoming halving and potential changes in Federal Reserve policies. He drew our attention to the intriguing bull flag pattern, signaling a possible price breakout. Remember, this bull run could be bigger than anything we've seen before. Keep a close eye on these trends, as they may well shape the future of Bitcoin.
We're going to do next, folks, let's take a look here. We're going to get right into the charts and analyze it accordingly. So what we're going to flip over is to the NASDAQ 100. Look at the move on the NASDAQ 100 here, pre-market. So huge move up. Initially yesterday, we basically closed on the markets around 377. We're trading up about $6 on the QQQ. That's a massive move, folks. You're talking close to 2% on the NASDAQ. And again, all the stocks are participating. The big cap, mega cap tech that have already run insane amounts. You have NVIDIA up, Microsoft up, Apple up, Amazon up, all of them across the board. Even Tesla is up this morning. All right, now what do you guys think? So CPI came in lower than expected. So here's a quiz. What do you think we're seeing on the 10-year yield of the dollar? Which direction is the 10-year yield going? Let's take a look. I hope you guys could guess on this one. We are seeing the 10-year yield collapsing to the downside, right? So essentially think about it like this. Inflation is coming down better than expected, which means the Fed has the ability to lower rates sooner. At least that's the way the market's taking it. The Fed can lower rates sooner or quicker, therefore yields are coming down. The market, remember, the way the correlation works, when yields are coming down like this, what does the market usually do? It usually goes up, and we know from just looking at the NASDAQ 100 that that's exactly what is happening. All right. And what about the dollar? All right, with markets rallying, is there an inverse correlation with the dollar usually? So when the dollar goes down, markets go up, and the answer is yes. So we would assume the dollar on an intraday basis is going down, and look at that, folks. That is a big-time drop. So again, as the dollar comes down, it also helps the equity markets go up, and that, again, is what we're seeing pre-market. Now, gold is up. Bitcoin getting a bounce, but again, we know that Bitcoin's trading more on kind of the spot ETF stuff, but gold is getting a big bounce. Silver's up big because when the dollar goes down, other commodities tend to go up. Remember, they're traded in terms of dollars, so weaker dollar, higher price in gold. We'll take a look at gold in just 1 second. Let's go to the S&P 500 here. This is the SPY tracking ETF for the S&P 500. Same result as the NASDAQ. Big pop. We are starting to pull back just a shade here, but nonetheless, I mean, that is a huge move, folks. About 1.3 to 1.4% on the S&P right now if the markets were to open this second. All right, now, what we need to do is we need to look at daily charts. So let's flip back to the dailies. We've looked at the intraday. We know what the market is doing on an intraday pre-market basis. Now we need to start looking and saying, okay, well, if the spiders are now trading, we closed yesterday at 440. If we're now trading at 446, that's up here. Where are the key levels of resistance? Because certainly we are now easily above this downsloping trend line. Now, I will say this. So this is a level that coming into today we knew was pivotal, right? So again, pivot high on the spiders to pivot high here, and this is actually adjusted. So hang on 1 second. I want to make sure we keep this correct. So let me take away earnings adjusted. There it is. It's essentially the same thing, but I always like to keep it without adjusting for the dividends. The dividends. Either way, the line's essentially the same here as we can see right there. And we were coming right into this level here, all right? So again, right into the level, and we can clearly see pivot to pivot to pivot to pivot, and now we are above this line. Now, the first thing we have to remember is the markets haven't even opened yet. We must see where the markets close, because it's possible we could open up here and we could eventually make our way back down to that trend line. Not very likely, I'm going to be honest with you guys, not very likely, but it is always a possibility, especially on options expiration week, when weird things can happen because of the institutional involvement. All right, but let's just say we continue to move up. Where is your next level on the SPY? And the answer is we have a gap fill at 450 on the spiders. 450 on the spiders, flipping that over here, we can clearly see this would be your next point of intrigue right at 450, even number right there. So right now, pre-market, we're about 446. So if we continue to move up, gap fill pivot high right here at 450 on the SPY. That's your next level to watch. If you enjoy,
I was trading primarily with emotions and I was losing bad. This was literally changing my life. It was changing my family's life. Don't be scared. Take the leap. Do the courses. It is amazing. It'll change your life. It changed mine.
Today we're unlocking the doors to a world of financial possibilities. Have you ever found yourself intrigued by the dynamic, ever-evolving landscape of cryptocurrencies and blockchain? Imagine having the knowledge to make informed decisions, trade confidently, and 10x your income. We're thrilled to introduce our exclusive crypto courses designed for enthusiasts, investors, and visionaries like you. First off, we have Mastering DeFi in 2024 and beyond. a course that will help you understand and navigate the future of decentralized finance. Next up is Crypto Trading Technical Analysis Mastery, a course that equips you to make informed trading decisions. And lastly, we have Cryptocurrency for Beginners, perfect for those just starting their crypto journey. The financial revolution is here, and it's time to equip yourself with the skills that matter. Knowledge is the key to unlocking financial success. In the fast-paced world of crypto, being informed is not a luxury, but a necessity. Think about it. The losses incurred due to ignorance can be staggering. Now imagine having the power to make informed decisions, to trade with confidence, to multiply your income tenfold. But with our courses, you'll not only understand the intricacies of DeFi, technical analysis, and the fundamentals of cryptocurrency, but also trade like a seasoned professional. Don't miss out on this limited time offer. Now is the time to seize this golden opportunity to take the reins of your financial future. Enroll in our exclusive crypto courses and join a community of like-minded individuals in our WhatsApp group. Together, we can navigate the fascinating world of cryptocurrency and blockchain technology. Benefit from a staggering 70% discount, but remember, this offer won't last forever. Equip yourself with the knowledge to make informed decisions, to trade with confidence, to potentially multiply your income tenfold. The clock is ticking. Click the link below to join our exclusive WhatsApp group, claim your 70% discount, and embark on a journey that could 10x your income.
Let my emotions get the best of me and started trading more money than I should have been trading.
The coin started to go down and I was losing my position.
I was trading primarily with emotions and I was losing bad.
I lost some money. I lost a pretty good amount of money. And, I've made money back.
This was literally changing my life. It was changing my family's life.
It's probably the best investment I've ever made.
I imagine, for a moment, the last bull run. Picture the surge of success stories, the countless individuals who, armed with the right knowledge and skills, turned the tide of their financial futures. They made millions in the crypto market. Perhaps you feel like you missed out on that wave, like you were left standing on the shore as the ship of opportunity sailed. But fear not, because the crypto bull run is back again, and this time you can be prepared. This time, you can ride the wave to financial freedom with our expert-guided courses brought to you by Extra Skills Institute. You can seize this golden opportunity. Our courses are led by seasoned experts with proven track records, individuals who have navigated the crypto market's ebbs and flows and emerged victorious. Upon completion, you'll receive a certificate, a testament to your newfound knowledge and skills. Plus, with the flexibility to study at your own schedule, you can integrate this learning journey seamlessly into your life. So this bull run, make a decision to invest in yourself, to take advantage of the riches in the crypto market, to make serious money with our help. Don't be left behind. The time to act is now.
I was skeptical. What I was doing before was I was just investing my money and just throwing it into the abyss.
There were huge opportunities that come and gone, and I've missed them.
You know, are we in a bear market? Are we in a bull market? Should I mine and hold for a little bit before I sell? Should I sell right away?
I realized that my knowledge had gone up 1,000,000,000-fold.
All of your techniques and strategies, your market analysis techniques and strategies help me make better decisions.
And now with Steve's plan, I'm actually up 32,000.